Hey guys, so as you know from my reveal video, this is my new bike. It's a Kawasaki Ninja ZX6R 636, and you might be thinking it looks a lot like my previous bike that I had, the Ninja 300, and you'd be right. I believe the Ninja 300 was actually based on the design of this bike. They look very similar, and I even bought it in the same color in white. When I saw this bike, I was just reminded of all the memories and fun that I had on my old bike, and that's why I bought it. I never really got over losing it in the car accident. Well, I didn't really want to buy the same bike twice, so I thought this would be the perfect choice. It has a lot more power. As you can see here, I've installed an M4 GP slip-on exhaust, and it's ridiculously loud. I didn't really like the stock exhaust because I felt dangerous knowing other cars couldn't really hear me on the road. Well, yeah, that was my excuse for installing this anyway. And I've installed white rim tape as well, so it looks even more like my last bike. What?
Have you seen the rabbit?
How am I supposed to know where the rabbit is?
I haven't seen it all day.
So anyway, I'll go for a bit of a ride and I'll tell you guys what I think of the bike so far. I'll just grab the key and we'll go. Pretty sure I left the key in this bag. Far out, it's so heavy. What's going on? Who put bricks in my bag? And that would explain it, wouldn't it? So anyway, I was thinking of going for a ride through the Adelaide Hills today. You may have seen the area in a previous video that I've done. It's yeah, it's a pretty nice place to ride. There's a lot of bikes up there on the weekend. Sometimes there's good cars as well. Where did I put my key? I always seem to lose it like right before I go for a ride. It's got to be in here somewhere. What? You put lemons in my bag. That's just weird. I didn't put them in there. How is that even possible? I don't get what's going on. Surely the key's in here. Who did this? Ping pong balls? What's going on? I don't get it. I just wanted to go for a ride. What the f***? Stupid rabbit. I told you to stay out of my bag. Don't you remember what happened last time? Ah, there's my key. Let's go for a ride. Alright guys, so we're out on the bike. Doesn't the exhaust note just sound amazing? Like, it just sounds beautiful. It's so deep for a sports bike. Oh, what happened to that car? Totally burned out. So the only downside to this exhaust is how loud it is, probably. I feel like I'm going deaf in my right ear because that's the side the exhaust is on. So I probably need to get earplugs or something, because this is one of the loudest bikes I've ever heard on the street. I reckon it sounds better than quite a few 1000cc bikes out there. So I'm really loving how much power this bike has. I mean, it's so much easier to overtake other vehicles now, which I'm not used to because I'm coming up from a 300cc bike on the street. To be honest, the power can scare me sometimes a little bit, which I know I should be used to because I used to race 600cc bikes on the racetrack, but I'm telling you, the street is so different to the track. I think the Ninja 300 actually had more than enough power than I needed on the street. It was faster than probably 99% of other vehicles on the road. I never really had a problem with it. So buying this bike might have been a little bit silly. It is pretty fast. And I know that might sound silly to you guys who have like leader bikes, but I think you're silly, okay? I don't see how you could ever use the potential of this bike or a leader bike on the street. Not unless you're riding like an idiot. Which I do. You know, that's just how my typical male brain works. Just wants to go faster and faster and faster. So when I bought this bike, I didn't seriously consider buying any other bike. I was thinking maybe a BMW, but they're too expensive. Maybe a ZX-10R, but then again, still way too much power. This is all I need. And it's just so much fun. The only regret I have is not buying this thing in orange, because I didn't even know they released this bike in orange. It's like a candy burnt orange, the Kawasaki color, and it just looks amazing. But I don't think I've seen any in Australia, but I know they're definitely in America. But yeah, I'm happy with white. That's good. So some of the really cool things about this bike are the safety features. It has ABS and traction control. As you can see here, it says 1 on the dash. Don't know if you can see that. So that means it's on the lighter setting. Far out, that bike's going fast. Anyway, so yeah, it has 3 different settings. 1, 2, 3, or you can turn it completely off. I always ride with it on 1, the lighter setting. It doesn't seem to interfere too much with your riding, but sometimes it activates when I don't think it's completely necessary. Mainly when I'm taking off from a stop. And you can tell when it kicks in because you have like a bar that comes up the dashboard telling you how much it's restricting the back wheel. But it's really good. It doesn't affect the stability of the bike at all, and it's actually saved me a few times when I get too excited and I kick the rear wheel out. So yeah, it's really good. Kawasaki did a really good job on that. So ABS, also great. You can tell when it comes on because the brake levers like pulse. I mean, it doesn't happen too often. I know people think you shouldn't have to rely on these sort of safety features on a motorbike, but I think they're awesome safety-wise. I wonder if ABS would have helped me in my crash situation. I might have been able to brake in time in the rain. Who knows? So I'm really surprised with how this bike handles. You can just flick it through the corners. It's so nimble. Kawasaki definitely got something right with the suspension and the rake on this bike. It just feels so good! So good! Woohoo! Holy you see those spikes on those knee sliders? That was so cool. So the first thing I noticed when I got on this bike is the body position. It's much more aggressive than my 300. It's nowhere near as aggressive as, say, an R6, maybe, but it is painful on long rides. Or when you're stuck in slow traffic, leaning over so much, it puts all of the weight on your wrists. You really have to learn to hold on to the tank with your legs to take the weight off. So if there's anything I don't like about this bike, 1, the mileage I'm getting. The fuel consumption is like double that of the Ninja 300 that I had. I'm filling up twice as much. It's kind of expected though, so I shouldn't really complain about that. And the other thing is, it's missing a steering damper. I don't know why Kawasaki released this without a steering damper. The front can get really wobbly sometimes. I know Kawasaki used to release these with Olin steering dampers on them, but they don't anymore. So I'm gonna have to do that eventually. I do not want to lose control of the front of this bike. No. So my girlfriend's actually followed me up into the hills today. Someone just dumps all their rubbish here? What is this? Yuck. There you are.
Went past me and he got really close, but I didn't care that much. But it just like sparked as he went past.
Oh yeah, I saw that as well. He went past me as well.
Yeah,
It was
and
just
came back and it was
like,
sparking everywhere.
oh yeah, I got it on video. He has magnesium frame sliders on, and then just spark up the road.
That's cool.
You're not allowed to use them on the racetrack though, because they're too distracting.
Yeah. I was just like worried that his back was just gonna like plummet straight past and gonna get cracked.
No, he's doing it on purpose.
Okay.
Just the other week, we had 2 riders die on the same day in 2 separate accidents. I don't know the exact details, but one was on this road, and the other accident is a bit further south. And I'm talking to myself.
Sure, everyone can hear you right now.
Really?
Yeah, you talk really loud.
Oh, no, I don't mean to talk really loud. So I don't know the exact details of the crash that happened on this road, but apparently 2 riders were riding in the same direction. I wasn't waving to you, but he waved to me anyway. I was actually just pointing at the road. That was awkward. The 2 riders were riding in the same direction. Not sure which way they were going, but apparently one rider clipped the other. And both riders went down. One rider survived and the other died. The rider that died, his name was Jamie. He was riding a brand new Yamaha R1. Kind of scary knowing that it could just happen to anyone, that it could happen to me. He was a young guy as well. He was only 24 years old. So I'm not sure exactly where he crashed, but I think he crashed up at this flyby point up here where everyone stops. Because people wrote on a sign up there, so I'm guessing that's where he crashed. There's the girlfriend running to go get a new angle and didn't make it. Damn! Ride and rest in peace, Jamie. You will be missed. It's pretty sad. R.I.P. Jamie, right on brother. I'm just reading what these signs say. I hate how people just come here and dump all their rubbish. Are they nappies? Why? Why can't you just put them in a bin? Maybe in a future video I'll go and visit the crash location of where the other rider crashed. It's too far away from here, it's about half an hour away. I don't have time to do it today. Is that a new R1? Looks like a new R1 to me. That's beautiful. Oh, it's an R1M. Oh man, haven't seen one of them before. Yeah, Willie! I think that was a Triumph Daytona by the looks of it, 675. A lot of people seem to use this road as a racetrack. They get a little bit excited, which I can understand. These roads are really good. So many twisty corners. The other week I had a Kawasaki Ninja ZX-10R absolutely fly past me on this road while doing a wheelie, and it just came out of nowhere. He popped up over a crest, and he's probably going about 180 kilometers an hour, and he was followed by a Yamaha R1. It was just like, no, I almost pooped my pants. Alright, so today I've brought a drone with me, a quadcopter. So I was thinking I'd fly it around here if the wind's not too strong. I've never done it here before, so it should be good. Some really nice views. Let's see if I can stand up on this thing. Woohoo! Don't want to fall down there. There's a big dam there, in case you missed it. There's some water. You look good, bike. Why do you have to look so good? Stop looking so good. Does it count as littering if it's already on the ground? I don't know. Where are you, girlfriend? There she is. Come up here. Coming. Keep coming. Nah, just keep coming. Coming. Keep coming. Oh, idiot. Nah, stop there. Nah, stop there. Alright, let's get the quadcopter out. Here it is. Alright. So as you can see, there's a gimbal here. It keeps the GoPro level, which is pretty cool. You definitely need it on a quadcopter because wind throws it around a little bit. Probably look like an idiot wearing a motorbike helmet flying a helicopter, but... Alright, it's ready to take off, so let's send this thing up in the air. Woohoo! Alright, I'll send it flying off backwards. You ready? Woo! See you later. Oh, really?
Yeah, they're going again. Everyone was staring at it.
I would let you fly it, but it's a little bit windy. It's not really windy, I just don't want it to fly it. What? Alright, I'm gonna head home. It's getting a bit dark. Sun is setting. No, I don't rev your engine at me. I rev my engine at you. Yeah. You're gonna blow my engine up. Alright guys, so that's where I'll wrap up the video for today. I just wanted to thank everyone who helped me get this motorbike here. It's really great to be back on the road again. Special thanks to Mike Augustin and Neil Azzopardi. Thanks to SA Motorcycles, the dealership, and of course my girlfriend, who actually let me buy another bike, which is surprising after I almost died on the last one I had. So I'm going to be uploading videos a lot more often now, probably every week or two. So if you're interested, make sure you subscribe. I've also made social media accounts for my YouTube channel, so I'm on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. So if you're wondering what I'm up to in the meantime, make sure you follow me. I'll put the links in the description below. Oh, there's a Ferrari. Yeah, it's nice. If you guys have any ideas for some videos I could do, make sure you let me know in the comments below. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.